So here's a question to kick things off. Do people just work for the paycheck? Or do some really, truly dedicate their lives to maybe shaping a better world?
That's a great question, and it's really central to our deep dive today. We're looking at the life and legacy of Ratan Tata.
A name that's really become synonymous with integrity, hasn't it?
Absolutely. And for this deep dive, we've pulled insights from various sources that, really map out his journey.
Right.
Our mission here is to kind of unpack the story. He came back to India, 1962, a young engineer.
Right, not knowing he'd become this hugely respected leader.
Exactly. Facing immense challenges along the way, but forging this incredible legacy, we want to pull out those key lessons.
Yeah, lessons about leadership, definitely perseverance, and doing business ethically, stuff that feels really relevant.
Definitely. So let's get into it.
Okay, so when Ratan Tata actually took charge of the Tata Group in 1991,
Yeah.
it wasn't exactly a smooth transition, was it?
No, not at all. The company he inherited was in a pretty difficult state. You had these subsidiaries just bleeding cash.
And the technology.
Well, that was another big issue. A lot of it felt, frankly, outdated compared to global competitors.
And what about how people saw him? I mean, taking over such a huge group.
That's key. There was massive skepticism, widespread, really. He was often dismissed as, well, not ready.
Ouch.
Yeah, and many people apparently saw him as only a chairman by name. Like he didn't have the real power or maybe the capability.
That sounds incredibly tough.
Yeah.
Facing that kind of public doubt from day one.
It really paints a picture of the mountain he had to climb.
And things got even more intense, didn't they? There was
Yeah.
that incident. The one with Ford Motors.
Ah, yes. That story is quite telling. During negotiations for Tata to potentially sell its passenger car division to Ford,
Okay.
the chairman of Ford apparently made a very public, very pointed remark, something like, "You don't know anything about cars. Why did you even start this division?"
Wow. In front of everyone.
That's the story, a public humiliation, essentially.
How do you even react to that?
Well, this is where it gets interesting. Instead of, letting it crush him, that insult seems to have ignited something, a really powerful resolve.
So it wasn't just hurt feelings. It was strategic.
It seems that way. It reportedly became a catalyst. Maybe it strengthened his determination not just to keep the car division, but to make it succeed on his own terms. It fueled this audacious idea
What was that?
to build India's own car, an indigenous car. A direct answer, perhaps, to that kind of dismissal.
So that led to the Tata Indica, launched in 1998. His big bet.
His big bet, exactly. But that first year, it was rough.
It flopped.
Pretty much. It just didn't hit the mark initially. Sales were poor, and there was a lot of criticism, even ridicule. People were laughing.
Man, after the Ford comment and then this.
Yeah.
But he didn't sell the division then.
No. And this is crucial. He didn't give up. Instead, he apparently really dug in. He learned from the failure.
How so? What does learning look like?
It meant seriously improving the product, listening to the criticism, addressing the flaws, comfort, engine, quality perception, all of it.
Right, not just tweaking, but a real overhaul.
Exactly. It's that idea that failure is the best teacher, but only if you actually listen and act on the lessons, right?
And it worked.
Eventually, yes.
Hmm.
The improved Indica really took off. It became one of India's most popular cars for a long time.
That's quite a turnaround. Shows incredible resilience.
It really does. And that resilience, that commitment, it wasn't just about cars. It started to shape his vision for the whole Tata Group.
How did that manifest across such a diverse group of companies?
Under his leadership, Tata Group became more than just, a collection of businesses. It evolved into, well, the source material calls it a thought.
A thought, meaning
Meaning a philosophy grounded in certain core values: quality, trust, and humanity.
okay, so quality in products, trust in dealings.
Yeah.
What about humanity?
That seems to be about considering the broader impact, the societal aspect, not just profits.
And this guided their big moves, like buying Jaguar Land Rover or launching the Nano.
Precisely. Those big, bold moves happened under his watch, but they were apparently guided by this underlying principle.
Which
The sources consistently point to this: people before profit. That was his mantra.
that sounds different, especially for a massive global conglomerate.
It really set him apart. It showed a different way of thinking about corporate responsibility, not just as a PR exercise, but as a core operating principle.
So after all this, the challenges, the turnaround, the global expansion, how did he define success? What did he see as his greatest achievement?
It's quite profound, actually. He was quoted as saying something like, "I don't want to be known as the richest man in the world.
Yeah,
I want to be known as a man who did the right thing."
Wow. Just Do the right thing.
That really sums it up, doesn't it? That was his core philosophy, his definition of a legacy. Not wealth, not power, but integrity, purpose, impact.
So, wrapping this up, what are the big takeaways from Ratan Tata's journey? We've got the integrity, obviously.
Unwavering integrity, yeah, and incredible resilience. Facing down that public doubt, learning from failure.
And that commitment, people, over pure profit. It's easy to forget, looking at the respected figure he became, that he was once seriously underestimated.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's a powerful reminder, isn't it, that overcoming skepticism, bouncing back from big setbacks, sometimes that's exactly what forges a meaningful impact.
Right. So here's something for you, the listener, to think about. If a truly meaningful legacy is built on doing the right thing and, crucially, refusing to quit,
I think that's a
how
really
does
interesting
Ratan
point you're
Tata's
making.
story maybe
Yeah,
inspire
and
you?
to add to that,
Yeah, how does it make you think about navigating your own challenges, pushing past doubts, maybe your own or others, and actively building your own legacy, whatever that looks like for you?